The Invictus Games, a global sporting event for wounded, injured, and sick servicemen and women, is facing a brewing storm of controversy. A growing chorus of voices, primarily from within the veteran community itself, is demanding the exclusion of the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, from the 2025 Games. This escalating conflict threatens to overshadow the spirit of the event, casting a long shadow over the resilience and dedication of the athletes it celebrates. The animosity towards Meghan stems from a perceived disregard for the very essence of the Invictus Games. Critics argue that her involvement has consistently prioritized self-promotion and manufactured narratives over genuine support for the athletes. Her highly publicized association with the Games has, they claim, transformed the event into a platform for her own image rehabilitation and a vehicle for advancing her personal brand. From the moment she stepped onto the Invictus Games stage alongside Prince Harry, Meghan's presence has been met with a degree of skepticism. Many veterans and their families felt that her involvement was less about honoring their service and more about aligning herself with a cause that could enhance her public image. This perception was further fueled by the couple's decision to leverage their association with the Games to launch their own production company, Archwell Productions, and produce a Netflix documentary series centered around the 2022 Invictus Games in The Hague. Critics argue that this documentary, while ostensibly celebrating the athletes, ultimately served as a thinly veiled promotional vehicle for the Sussexes. They point to the series' focus on the couple's personal journey and their own emotional responses to the Games, suggesting that it overshadowed the true heroes of the event, the athletes themselves. The documentary, they contend, was more about showcasing the Sussexes' compassion and their authentic connection to the military community than it was about amplifying the voices and stories of the men and women who had sacrificed so much. Furthermore, Meghan's public pronouncements on issues related to the military have often been met with criticism and accusations of insensitivity. Her comments on the treatment of veterans by the British royal family, while undoubtedly drawing attention to the challenges faced by those who have served their country, have been perceived by some as self-serving and exploitative. Critics argue that she has used the platform of her royal connections to amplify her own grievances while simultaneously undermining the efforts of legitimate veteran support organizations. The controversy surrounding Meghan's involvement in the Invictus Games has also been exacerbated by her highly publicized legal battles and public pronouncements on issues ranging from mental health to privacy. These constant media appearances and public pronouncements, critics argue, have created a distracting and unwelcome circus atmosphere around the Games, diverting attention from the true purpose of the event. The demand for Meghan's exclusion from the 2025 Invictus Games reflects a deep-seated frustration within the veteran community. Many feel that their sacrifices and the sacrifices of their fallen comrades are being exploited for personal gain. They believe that the Games should remain a sacred space, free from the intrusion of celebrity and the pursuit of personal agendas. The organizers of the Invictus Games face a difficult challenge. They must navigate the competing demands of honoring the athletes, maintaining the integrity of the event, and addressing the concerns of the veteran community. Ignoring the growing discontent could have serious repercussions, potentially alienating the very people the Games are meant to celebrate. The debate over Meghan's role in the Invictus Games is far from over. It raises fundamental questions about the intersection of celebrity, philanthropy, and military service. It also highlights the complexities of navigating the public sphere in the age of social media and constant scrutiny.